People today simply don't understand what kind of damage they're causing themselves, both in their marriage, in their relationships, and in their service of Hashem. That's why our Chachamim had to bring us countless sources from the Torah, from different places that the average person perhaps didn't even look at, to show us the damage that we're causing, because sometimes we simply don't acknowledge it. Masechet Gehinom in Reshit Chochmah is perhaps one of the scariest places in the Torah. And in it, it talks about the things that go on in Gehinom. Rav Vidas, who was an enormous Mekubal, tells us almost 450 years ago, Amador HaShvi'i Tachtit Haaretz, Hayoret Lesham, Shuv, and No Oleh. Someone to the seventh chamber of Gehinom is called Tachtit Haaretz, and someone who falls into it does not come back up. There's no recovery from it. Hashem Yishmor us. Gemara Masechet Rosh Hashanah, page 16b and 17a says, certain types of people get punished and there's no recovery from it. Ubazohar, Parashat Truma, Daf Kuf Nun, 150, Side Bet. Amar sheyesh makom begehinom v'hu nikra tzoar o tachat. There's a place in Gehinom and it's called boiling feces. ובו נידונים כל אותם שחטאו והחטיאו את הרבים, וכן אותם מוציאים זרע לבטלה לכתחילה. In that place there are certain types of sinners. One type of sinner is someone that is like a missionary, causes other people to sin, causes other people to leave Hashem. And you would think that's, oh, okay, I can understand why he's there. But then the Reshit Chochmah tells us something surprising. He says someone that weighs seed on purpose. He knows that it's not allowed, but he still does it. He goes to the same place as the missionary. He goes to a place there's no recovery from. Hashem Yishmor v'yatzil. Rabotai Yekarim, when our sages told us that there is a small member in your body, Rabbi Yochanan says, and a person that starves it, a person that starves this member in his body is always going to be satiated. Yet a person that feeds it will always be starving. They weren't just saying something figuratively. They were simply talking about immense sexuality. If a person is constantly going to feed his desires, he's going to destroy his life. He's always going to want more. It's never going to be enough. Never. But if he controls himself only to be with his wife after a mikveh, no other times will seed leave his body on purpose, that person will not only be happy with the heaven that he's going to have, but he'll also be happy and satiated with his own pleasure in this world, Rabotai. Be'ezrat Hashem, we listen to our sages because they toiled and toiled and toiled day and night for decades to connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the highest possible level. We need to do ourselves the service of listening to them. Be'ezrat Hashem, each and every one of us will have the chizuk that we need to overcome all desires, overcome all obstacles, and become servants of Hashem like we can be. Because as I said, there's a small member in your body. It's small. It shouldn't take over your whole life. If you satiate it, you're always going to want more. You're never going to have enough. You're never going to have control of it. If you starve it and only feed it when it's permissible according to the Torah, you're always going to be happy. You're always going to be satiated, including this world and the next. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen v'amen.